welcome to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham and to the 1995 Gladiator Heats. Now, ahead of our four contenders tonight lies the prospect, if they're successful, of facing our Gladiators a further 3 times. But of course, that success will be very richly rewarded. Fash.
And for anybody to face the Gladiators that amount of times, they deserve some good prizes. And good prizes is what we've got for you today. A holiday for 2 at the Atlantis Holiday Complex on the Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Plus, £5,000 cash each. And a 4-wheel drive, off-the-road family vehicle. Not bad.
And of course, we haven't forgotten about our runners-up. They'll each walk away with £2,000. So let's meet the people who are fighting for those prizes. The girls tonight are Cheryl Quinn
and Julie Gray.
Cheryl, you look terrific and you're looking very relaxed.
I must be a good actress then, because I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, well, that's also good, a bit of nervous energy. 1 or 2 supporters here?
Yeah, there's a few here, yeah. It's really good to see them all.
The mighty Quinn I can see there. Tell us what you do and where you're from.
I'm from York, but I'm studying sport management at Northumbria University at Newcastle.
Whoa! And what are you hoping that will lead to?
Hopefully a gym empire.
Not just a gym, but an empire. OK, I'm getting the lie of the land here. So, I understand you're very big at boxing.
Well, not too big, but I've just taken it up recently, and it's really good. I enjoy it, yeah.
Are there many girls fighting in your gym?
No, it's just me, but I try not to be too violent with all the men, yeah.
Oh, blimey. So, now, are you looking forward to tonight?
I am, yes. Bit, you know, nervous about a couple of the events, but I'll give it my best, yeah.
Well, listen, we're looking forward to seeing you in the events. Best of luck. Cheryl Quinn!
OK, Julie? Is it Julie or is it Jules? Let's get that straight first.
Well, my name is Julie, but I'm known as Jules to everyone.
OK, so for today, you are Jules. Now, Jules, tell us, what do you do for a living?
I'm a physical education officer at Holloway Prison.
OK, and how long have you worked there?
I've been in the service 4 years and I've spent the whole time there.
And where are you actually from?
I'm from Bebington on the Wirral.
Wow. Obviously a lot of supporters. Now, they're not all from the prison, are they?
No, unfortunately, they wouldn't let anybody from the prison come today. There are a few officers there, but they wouldn't let the inmates out.
Well, it sounds like they're all here. So do you get time to do any other special training?
I get time to train usually during my lunchtime or after work. That's about it, really.
Well, later on, we'll know how fit you really are. OK, Jules, off you go. Get yourself ready. Julie Gray.
So let's meet the guys. They are Murray Stevens
and Bill Cumberland.
Welcome, Murray. How are you feeling?
Fine, fine. It's good getting here.
And have you got any supporters with you? I can't hear any.
I hope there's 200, I hope.
Tell us what you do and where you're from.
I'm a design technician, stay in Fife, Scotland.
Oh, Fife. Beautiful part of the world. So you're right on the coast?
Yeah, right on the coast, beside the sea. A lot of the sports I do is like water sports, canoeing, windsurfing, things like that.
Oh, that's terrific. And I understand part-time as well. You look after a lighthouse, is that right?
That's, yeah, right on the east coast of Scotland, as far as out you can go.
That must be terrific fun.
Yeah, it's good. You get out there in the sea air. I'm missing it here, I must admit, and all this air conditioning.
I bet you are. Best of luck tonight. We'll see you a bit later. Murray Stevens.
OK, Bill, now you work in London. What do you actually do?
I work on the sewers, cleaning sewers, clearing blockages, all sorts of things like that.
Oh, that must be a nice, interesting job.
It varies sometimes. You can find all sorts of bits and pieces down there. It's quite a varied job.
And have you brought any of your mates with you today?
Yeah, I've got loads of them. They're all over there. Hi, guys.
Good. I'm sure, apart from having all your showers and cleaning up, what else do you do?
Use lots of deodorant.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, what other training do you do?
I do a bit of weights. I do circuit training, which is the main aerobics side of it. And I do step aerobics and a lot of cycling.
So are you ready for today?
Oh, yeah. Psyched up really well.
And are you taking it really seriously?
Not too seriously. I'm just going to come down and enjoy it. That's the main thing to do.
And how do you think you're going to do today?
Oh, excellent. I'm going to win it.
Oh, well, there you are. There you are. That says it. Well, let's see. Off you go, Bill. Get yourself ready.
Well, hopefully the girls should be ready for their first event, so here it is.
And in the yellow atmosphere, it's the Jules. And in the orange sphere, it's Cheryl. And they'll be facing the Panther. And the deadly Nightshade.
Julie Gray in yellow, and she'll be banging up against the Panther, who's been caged up especially for this event. And there's Nightshade, highly qualified for this event, pentathlete, great lower body strength, and there's the entire Gladiator arena rocking before they get rolling.
Checkpoints for smoke. Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1!
Jules, a prison PE instructor at Holloway, behind bars herself now, but for her own good, because here comes Panther! Panther careers into Cheryl. Jules free with some space for a pop at pod 4. There's the smoke. And there's the score, 3 points. Cheryl free on pod 2. There's the equaliser. Oh, Cheryl skids her sphere to a stop. Great move by Cheryl. She's wrong-footed Nightshade by outbreaking her. She's free for 3 on 3. Smoking. Jules on 2. Oh, nudged out of the points by Panther. Got a free run on 3. And fails to press home the advantage. And Nightshade closely marking Cheryl. She won't be fooled twice in this event. Ah, Jules with acres of space. A clear run to claw back some points. Come on! Oh, misses out again. Cheryl, a race against the whistle wins. Julie's fans pleased with her performance, but she failed to capitalise on her scoring chances.
Well done, Julie. You must be out of breath.
I can't speak. It's really hard work. You don't realise until you try it.
But, Julie, you're probably not aware of it, but you rolled over so many pods you could have got maybe into double figures even.
Unlucky for some.
But still, you got yourself 3 points. Well done, Jules.
Oh, Cheryl, that was a fast-moving event. You enjoyed it?
I did, yes, I did. But having to certainly make it look a lot easier.
Absolutely. Now, you may be of a more compact size, especially compared to Nightshade, but you left her standing.
Good, good. She was fast and it's difficult to control those balls, but I think I got over 1 or 2, I'm not sure.
You picked up 6 points. Well done. Well done, Cheryl.
Well done indeed. A proud mum delighted because that performance puts Cheryl into the lead after one event by 6 points to Julie's 3.
So, moving right along to the men. In the yellow sphere, it's a Bill. And on the other side, in the orange sphere, it's Murray. And they'll be rolling against a Saracen. And the mighty Warrior. Ready. Over to John Anderson.
Checkpoints for smoke. Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready!
As always.
3, 2, 1!
Well, here comes Bill, a sewage operator, and this event not to be sniffed at either, because here comes Warrior! Oh, what a pile-up in the middle. Contenders break free, but for the same pod. Murray changes direction. Bill can't make it pay, and already Saracen and Warrior adopting good defensive position. Warrior marking Murray out of the points. In fact, both Gladiators keeping the contenders wide of the pods. And Warrior dominating Murray completely. And Bill getting short shrift from Saracen, but he looks to have found himself some space now. Zero's in on pod 2. Saracen intercepts. Can he pull it back? Oh, Murray sends him a perler. Everyone ganging up on Bill there. Here he comes again. On 1. Can't middle it. Murray on 3. Oh, good work by Moria. And we're out of time. Good defensive work from the Warrior and Saracen. Intimidating and in control. Top man Fash is down there with Bill.
Well done, Bill. Hard work. Those boys are good.
They are, they're expert at this game. They've been playing it for ages now. And it's like I've had about 5 goes on this.
Now, through it all, I thought I heard Saracen ask, "Are you all right?" What happened?
Yeah, he did. I came on one of the pods, he hit me really hard. I just went down, scraped my shoulder on the back, and he just like asked, he was a bit concerned, so I went down a bit hard, that's all.
Oh, you're playing with the heavy boys now.
Well, that's it. They were twice the size of me.
Unlucky, no points. Let's hear it for Bill. Well done.
Oh, Murray, not a great first event. I mean, it seemed the two of you got in a bit of a pickle there, you and Bill.
Yeah, every time, well, when we came from the clash at the start, we both went for the same pods. And then when we turned round, we were getting blocked. And then every time we went for a pod, there was always somebody else at the one you were going for.
I know, you're going against each other, which is a real shame. Let's hear it for Murray.
Saracen, you boys are good. You shut them out completely. What do you actually work on? Are you just closing the angles down?
Oh, yeah, we close the angles down. I mean, I watch what pod he's going for, so I don't actually chase him. I go straight for the pod and make sure I get there first, so there's no way he's going to score.
No one's going to move you. Let's hear it for Saracen. Well done.
Thank you, John.
Warrior. Now, Warrior, it actually looks sometimes as if you're actually letting him actually get to the pods.
Yeah, this game we've got to try and make it as exciting as we can, so I back off, give the guy a chance to go for the pod, and just as he's going to go over it, I hit him. And that's the game that we want to see.
So really, you're putting the carrot in front of his nose, and then you sort of just come at the last minute and take it away again.
That's right. Right at the very last moment, he's off, and he's got to go for another pod. And that's the way we play the game.
Great stuff. Let's hear it for the mighty Warrior and Saracen.
No point. No, nil point. Totally shut out.
That's German.
He won't be replacing Wogan on the Eurovision Song Contest, but those guys are a dynamic double act in any language. The score's looking like a pair of atmospheres, 0-0, event 2.
Standing at the foot of the pyramid, it's Cheryl and Julie. And they're going to be facing Amazon and Jet. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Now, this is step aerobics gladiator style. Jet intercepts Julie and sends her packing. Amazon, oh, more like Niagara Falls as she sweeps Cheryl away. Julie having another go. And Jet's got the measure of her. Cheryl Quinn straight into Amazon. Should call her Dr. Quinn, the medicine that woman's having dished out at her. Jet quick stepping to keep Julie at bay. Amazon again takes the plunge. Oh, Jet with a spectacular crash dive. Time running down and the contender's getting no height whatsoever now. Amazon again! Another splashdown for Cheryl. Jet's wrestling. If you can get the fall, go for the submission. Cheryl starting her way up again. Jet with her there. Jules will be starting her way down. Amazon throwing her weight around, and Cheryl's. And contenders glad to hear that sound. Julie's fans glad to see she's still intact, and sometimes you wondered who was dragging who down to the crash mat.
That was a terrific game of pyramid. You're up and down like a yo-yo.
Absolutely. I think I need a week to recover from that one.
Some fairly nasty falls there, but you're all right.
Well, I've come out in one piece, that's the main thing.
Absolutely. And Cheryl, you had a tough time as well.
Yeah. I think actually the running up's worse than they were falling down.
And she's very tall as well, Amazon, so she had a slight height advantage getting up there.
She did, but she was good, but she's heavy when she falls on you.
Well, let's hear it for our two contenders. No luck this time, Cheryl and Julie.
Amazon, absolutely fantastic. You must have rolled down there about 10 times.
She was a good girl. She took a lot of hard knocks, and I'm a bit heavier than her. And She landed underneath me a few times.
Well, fantastic. It's very few people going to beat you. Let's hear it for Amazon! Jet, now you've been doing the pyramid for quite a long time now. Does it get any easier?
Fitness-wise, it's always the same. As long as you keep fit, it's always going to be a hard event. But Julie figured out that if she's coming down, she's coming down with me type of thing. So we did a lot of double tackles. She did very well.
Well done. Let's hear it for Jet!
Let's hear it indeed. She and Amazon keep a clean sheet, so the scores remain the same.
So now we move into the men's pyramid with Murray and Bill. And they're going to be facing Raider and the Wolfman. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Raider on Murray and Wolf on Bill, and it's Raider's first time on the pyramid. And Wolf snaps at the heels of Bill. And you wouldn't believe this is Raider's first time on the pyramid, doing an excellent job frustrating Murray. Wolf on Bill. Oh, Raider dashes the lighthouse keeper on the rocks below. Bill wide, Wolf's there. Murray makes a run for it. Oh, sends himself packing with that trip. Bill and Wolf. And it's grapple time up there. Raider and Murray. Oh, a bit of slap and tickle, and Raider playing fair. Heaves his man to the crash mat. And he's grateful for the leg up. And Wolf and Bill are digging in. I think Murray is down and out, just like the clock. That was tough work out for everyone. Bill pleased to make the Wolf struggle. Oh, disgraceful behaviour from the Wolf. While Bill was getting a big hand, he copped a big foot. The Wolf finally reverting to his big bad ways this season.
Murray, I suspect that was a little bit harder than climbing up the lighthouse, right?
It certainly was. It's really aerobic. Nobody realises how hard it really is to get up the stairs. That was a good game.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
And what about you, Bill? Of course, that was a tough one.
Oh, just a bit. That's the toughest thing I've done this year, I think.
And the Wolfman, he was a bit wicked.
I was a bit. He just pushed me off the top of the pyramid.
Well, plenty more events. Let's hear it for Bill and Murray.
Raider, looked good fun up there.
Yeah, it was. It's a bit of a hard work, but King of the Hill, baby!
You're still there. John, are you enjoying it?
Very much so.
Good stuff. Great stuff. Okay, let's hear it for Raider! Sorry, Johnny.
This is a yellow card. You have started to behave badly all over again. You pushed the contender after the game was over, and you're interrupting the interview. Yellow card. Next time, it's a red one, and you're off.
First rule of Gladiators, never interrupt the star when he's interviewing.
I'm innocent! I'm innocent. The referee's picking on me. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Well, there were only 7,000 witnesses, Wolfie.
I'm being victimised by the referee for no reason. I'm innocent.
Someone's been washing in hair restorer. Well, despite all that energy and effort, the guy's still to get off the mark.
2 events down, but still to come. Suspension Bridge, Gauntlet and Hang Tough. Join us after the break here on Gladiators.
So, welcome back to some more exciting action. And let's move on into our third event. And the first up is Cheryl. And she'll be crossing against Lightning.
Lightning showing some flashes of sheer brilliance this season.
Over to John Anderson.
Looking at the weights and measures, sports student Cheryl Quinn, well made for this particular event, 5'5" and 9 stone. Lightning, first time on the bridge, an inch taller, and carries an extra couple of pounds. And that hammerhead to deny Cheryl safe passage across the suspension bridge. 10 points for a successful crossing, 5 for the draw. Cheryl pushing forward, Lightning pushing back. Oh, Cheryl stuck her. She's dropped her hammerhead. Go on, run for it. She's picked it up again. What are you doing? Get across there, girl. And she does. Well, Lightning overpowered. And Cheryl under her arm, taking full advantage of the amended pushing rules. The crowd pleased with that, and both girls drop in for a ringside chat with our man with the mic.
Well done, Cheryl. Can you get that helmet off? I think you actually forgot what you were doing there, didn't you? You wanted to go back for some more action.
I know, I was too busy trying my best to hit her off. I got a bit carried away and forgot to run across, but got my head round it eventually anyway.
Well done. You got yourself 10 points. Well, Cheryl. Lightning. She forgot about you there, didn't she?
Yeah, this is a new event to me, and I think I was concentrating so much on trying to get her off, I forgot that she had to go to the other side. But I did enjoy it, but maybe I need a few more points from the deadly nightshade.
Never mind. Let's hear it for Lightning! Johnny, I just want to bring you in so you can update us on this season's new rules.
Yes, this year what we've done to make the game more exciting, we now allow a great deal more physical contact and the use of the body in the tackles. And in that case, it was a perfectly legitimate move, and the contender was quite entitled to get the 10 points for making it to the other platform.
So, 10 points. Thank you, John. And next up to run the suspension bridge is Jules. And she'll be against a Falcon.
But before she does battle with Falcon, how does she rate her opponent, the mighty Quinn?
She's quite nippy. I've been watching her. I don't know if she knows I've been watching her, but I've been watching her. She's quite nippy, very strong, and basically I think on the day it's going to be quite close, so it should be a good competition. Looking forward to it.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready! 3, 2, 1.
Jules sets off with Falcon between her and 10 points. Will this bridge be her Waterloo? She's backing the Falcon up. Falcon pushing back. Oh, she's gone! More of an albatross than a falcon. And Jules traverses for 10. Get your glove on, Mum, that's it. In the playback, Jules is quickest off the mark, cops a couple of lunges, and Falcon is quickest off the bridge. It's Cheryl, 16, Julie, 13 after 3. Next, it's the guys.
And the first of our men up is Murray. And psyching himself up is the mighty Warrior. Over to John Anderson.
Let's see what Murray's got at his disposal against this big boy. Well, he's a strong 6-footer, weighing in at well over 12 stone, whereas the Warrior's armoury includes a height advantage of 5 inches, in addition to being 7 stones heavier.
3, 2, 1.
On that note, good luck to Murray. Meets Warrior halfway. Murray getting stuck in. The Warrior being very cool. Oh, perhaps a little too cool, like Quicksilver. Murray gets away on his toes. The Warrior wondering what happened there. And his fans celebrate. On paper, it looked as if the only way for Murray was down. Warrior grinning. And I must say, he certainly came out fighting, but Murray gritted his teeth, ducked his head, then added on his toes, a bit lively for 10. Downstairs for a little chat with Fash.
Murray. Well done, Murray. I wouldn't have fancied your chances.
No, I was a bit like David and Goliath, but I didn't have my slingshot, but it was good enough. But, so pleased to get past there.
Murray, you had 19 stone of sheer muscle running at you.
I had my wee skinny legs going, though.
I mean, what were you thinking when you heard him shouting and psyching himself up on the other side?
Well, I was shouting back, but my voice isn't as deep as his.
Well done, Murray. You got yourself 10 points. Well done. Warrior, I think you scared everybody. Certainly everybody back home. What actually happened? I thought you had him.
Yeah, listen, this is Gladiators, and everybody likes to see the David and Goliath situation. And in that case, he's a pretty big David, and he slipped me on the side, and Great, good tactic. He ain't going to knock me off, but he just ran past me, and I just couldn't quite get hold of him to kind of tag him on the way through. So, well done, brilliant.
I think he deserves those 10 points. Well done, let's hear it for Warrior! And Murray! And the next up is Bill! And he'll be facing the Rhino!
Rhino, his first time on the bridge. But that's little consolation for Bill, because although he's a 6-footer who weighs well over 13 stone, he'll be facing a charging rhinoceros who's carrying a massive 17 stones of solid muscle.
3, 2, 1!
You've heard of a bridge over the Rhine. This is a bridge under the Rhino, and he looks to be sending poor old Bill back to where he came from. Oh, there he goes! Charges the sewer man down. Bill Cumberland in way over his head. I think he'd rather that here, though, than his workplace.
Oh, unlucky Bill. I think he took everything down with him, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did, and the kitchen sink.
He's a heavy guy.
He is, good guy.
Did you think you got much chance?
I thought I had a bit of a chance, but the guy just came at me like a rocket.
Did you have any tactics or just went for it?
Just run and try and hit him as hard as possible.
Yeah, sensible ploy, sensible ploy. Rhino, well done, congratulations. You hit him hard.
Thank you, John. I just went charging. Warriors give me a lot of advice. Hunter, I tried to get a jab in.
Did you think he was going to get you down at all?
Oh, well, you never know. You never know. It's a funny game, Suspension Bridge. And then it ended up in a heaving battle, and I just tried to heave him off.
Well done, both of you. Let's hear it for Bill and Rhino! Well done!
Rhino heave-hos Bill out of the points after 3 events. Murray 10, Bill 0.
Getting ready to swing, it's Cheryl. And she's facing Zodiac.
Zodiac having a great season so far. You can do this at home. Just follow the steps. Contenders get no consolation facing this constellation. The crowd love her, so do we. And here's how Zodiac will be measuring up to Cheryl. At 5'9", she's 4 inches taller than the contender, but pretty much evenly matched weight-wise. Swing time for Zodiac, looking to stop Cheryl, clocking up 10 points for a successful crossing, or 5 for hanging tough in the scoring zone. Zodiac biding her time, sizing up Cheryl's skill factor on the rings, and Cheryl more used to square boxing rings than round hang tough rings, but looking quite comfortable up there. She's in the scoring zone and seems to be well clear of trouble. I would think Zodiac needs to traverse pretty quickly, but she's looking cool and calm, has the situation under control. Got Cheryl in her sights. She makes it look so easy up there. There go the scissors. Can Cheryl hang tough for a few more seconds? 19 on the clock. Oh, is it too much to ask? It is, with a Zodiac round your neck. Cheryl from the scoring zone to the dropping zone. A composed and collected performance from Zodiac, one of the shining stars on Gladiators. Here's Cheryl for a chat.
Oh, Cheryl, you were so close.
Oh, it's a shame that. Never mind.
You looked as if you were very comfortable up there. Tremendous amount of upper body strength, presumably from your boxing.
Yeah, a bit from that. It's just a shame I couldn't stay on for that extra second.
Oh, what a shame. And, I mean, she was pretty strong. She was holding on for quite a while there.
I have to say that there is no victory worth having if the opposition is not worth beating. And Cheryl came out today focused, determined, and she hung tough, but unfortunately she came down. Well done, Cheryl.
Well, never mind. Let's hear it for Cheryl and for Zodiac.
Generous praise for Cheryl there. Mess with Cheryl at your peril, but Zodiac was up to it.
So next up to hang tough, it's Julie. And she's going to be facing Vogue.
Glamorous gladiator Vogue quickly established herself as a popular pin-up, certainly with Julie's brother-in-law, Paul. And looking at her facts and figure, you can see why. She's 2 inches taller than Julie and a stone heavier.
Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1!
Vogue swings out to face Julie, our PE officer from the prison service. Vogue looking to lock her up, while Julie will be trying not to get sent down. And for a change, it's her dangling from the rings instead of a whole bunch of keys. She's in the scoring zone, but Vogue looks to be setting her trap. Oh, but Julie manages to escape it, swings by. Julie's got some breathing space, goes for a ring. Oh, misses it. The clock's ticking away. She's firing herself up now for another try. Here she goes. Oh, she's missed it again. Vogue, oh, Vogue's had enough of this. No remission for Jules. Decides she ought to get on down. And so do the family. Vogue the victor. In the replay, Vogue snaps the trap shut and Julie gives herself up. After 4 events, scores stay the same, 16 to 13.
So now it's time for the men to hang tough, and first up it's Murray. And he's going to be facing Hunter.
Hunter the hitman, tough, tenacious, and half a ton of talc. How does he measure up to Murray? Well, he's only got a 3-inch advantage height-wise, but in the weight department where it matters, he's nearly 5 stones heavier.
Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
So Hunter swings out, and Hunter has said that he wants to be excellent in every event, this no exception. And we know he specialises in the quick finish. Oh, and this is no exception. Gets his man Murray. Too good to hurry, but down he goes. His sister Audrey disappointed. No wonder Hunter uses all that powder. He's determined to let nothing slip through his fingers. He swoops on Murray at an incredible speed, and that 17 stones does the rest for that classic matte finish.
Next up, it's Bill. And he's going to be swinging it out against Cobra.
King Cobra, a deadly bite, a frightening wiggle, and a very alarming leg action. Ouch! Bill could be dancing to a different tune if the Cobra snakes up on him. Our rocking reptile stands the same height as Bill, but he's a full stone heavier.
Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Cobra, a natural-born comic, but when there's a job to be done, no one's more serious. Look at that, reaches the halfway mark in 2 giant swings. Bill looking to go wide, and Cobra swings back to cover. Feet up. And Bill's passed. Oh, no, he's not. He's swinging back straight into trouble. Cobra, more sneaky than snaky, calls his victim up. Bill, superb display of strength. Oh, but Cobra strips him from the rings by nearly stripping his vest. Bill dragged down and his nephew Chris fed up.
Oh, Bill, they know what they're doing, don't they?
They do. This is the second shirt this show.
Oh, yes, I was wondering whether that was going to come off or not.
Well, it's been in training. I've had my shirt off all the time, so I think in real life it's going to have to be at the same.
But you got a smile on your face, so you enjoyed it.
Oh, I thoroughly love this one.
And what about you, Cobra?
It's great fun. Sorry about your vest. You know, you win some, you lose some, but the thing is, getting up there, smiling and having fun, and he's having a lot of fun tonight.
That's what Gladiators is about. Let's hear it for Cobra and for Bill.
Cobra, an excellent sportsman, gives Bill the praise but denies him the points. After 4 events, Murray still 10, Bill still 0. Next up.
So, getting ready to run the gauntlet is Cheryl. And she'll be facing Nightshade, Lightning, Zodiac, Jet, and Panther.
Earlier today, Cheryl told us how she viewed the up-and-coming challenge.
Gladiator girls, they're a lot bigger than me, and they're quite a lot heavier, so I'm going to have to rely on my speed. And I'm certainly not looking forward to coming up against Nightshade because she's absolutely huge.
Contender
Now this is the moment she's been dreading. Oh, she slips her. No, good recovery from Nightshade. And Nightshade pinning her. John Anderson rebukes Nightshade for that. And Cheryl's still not passed. 10 points looks unlikely. Maybe she's on for 5. Oh, poleaxe by Lightning's power pads. But she's back for more, and through into Zodiac. Can't find that gap. Held up on the wall. Pushes through. Here's Jets. Oh, makes short work of her. Panther's next. Oh, but time's up. Her mum, Joan, glad that's over. Cheryl really got worked over by Nightshade. And that's where she lost the time. And Cheryl was right to respect her.
And next up to face the dream team is Jules.
Jules, a little gem of a contender, but she'll need to sparkle now. She stands 5'4", which is an advantage here, but only weighs in at 8.5 stone.
Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Let's wish her well. Straight into Nightshade. Nightshade's down. Oh, she leaves Nightshade for dead. Easy peasy. Lightning's power pads proving a problem, though. Nearly over the top. Oh, outmaneuvers her. Zodiac next. Excuse me. Coming through. Jet puts the brakes on. Pins her with the pads. Oh, slips by. Panther's next. Giving it some argy-bargy. Shoves herself and Panther over the line. A brilliant gauntlet from Jules. A 24-carat performance.
Well done! Congratulations! Did you think you were going to make that or come out alive?
Am I alive? I don't know.
Well, all your training obviously paid off.
Well, it's another one of them. I don't know what happened, but I'm just glad I'm in one piece again.
Well, let me tell you, 26 seconds, 5 points! Well done!
And the entire Gray family celebrate.
That was hard.
That remarkable achievement pushes her to the front after 5 events. Cheryl's on 16, Julie's on 18. Next up, it's the guys.
And the first of our male contenders to run the gauntlet is Murray! And he's going to be facing Rhino! Trojan! Raider! The Wolfman! Cobra! Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Into the Valley of Death races Murray, straight into the Rhino. Oh, and John Anderson nearly swallows his whistle and nearly gets his foot squashed. Rhino pushes him wide and tearing up the gauntlet track. Into Trojan. Trojan slipping over the track. Bundles past into Raider. Makes short work of him. Oh, poor effort from Wolf. Straight into Cobra and straight in the chops. Comes low and crawls his way to the finish.
Murray, well done. I think you deserve that. Get your helmet off, gum shield out, and you celebrate.
Yeah.
23 seconds gets you 5 points.
You only see the first one, and then when you get past him, there's another 4. That was hard, but just had to work with arms, push him back, but I got through.
Boy, you deserve those 5 points. Well done, Murray.
Delighted with that, and so is Audrey.
And the second of our male contenders up is Bill. Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Into Hell's Highway, and Bill said he'd come to enjoy himself, but who called this fun? Rhino shoving him from pillar to post. Next is Trojan. Tries to parry the power pads. Bundles into Raider. Oh, takes a couple to the head. Oh, Wolf smacks him double-fisted right round the ear, getting in a right old tangle. And the referee castigates Wolf. Cobra chastises Bill right out of the gauntlet. Ref stopped it, and Bill still comes up smiling. What a great guy. In the replay, John Anderson quietly sticks the boot in on Wolf, while Cobra wields his ramrod for a quick up and over.
8 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
Go on, my son, let's get some points on the board. Yes, he's through. Incredible.
Well done. Let's bring Andy in, just find out what the time was. Andy, what is the time? What are the points?
24 seconds.
Excellent.
24 seconds gets you 5 points. Well done, Bill.
And he earned those the hard way. So while Bill takes a well-earned lap of honour, let's look at the scores after 5 events. Murray's on 15, Bill's on 5.
We're going to have a break, so don't go away, because you can see a lot more action here on the Gladiators!
Welcome back to the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham, where it's eliminator time. Now, in the women's competition, Cheryl's on 16 points, Julie's on 18 points. That's a 2-point difference, which will give Julie a head start of 1 second. Fashes with the girls.
Well, 1 second. Not really much to do, is it really?
Well, anything can happen on the eliminator, so I'm just hoping for the best.
Okay. Jules, can you go all the way? Got to say, though, it's been very evenly matched all the way through.
I think it's actually a shame that one of us has got to lose, because both Cheryl and I have really enjoyed ourselves. It's really close, and basically it's not over till it's over, and who knows?
Good. All I'll say to both of you is good luck and watch out for the Travelator. All the best, girls. Over to John Anderson.
Julie, you will go on my first whistle. Cheryl, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Julie Gray from London in yellow. Cheryl Quinn from York in the pink for a place in the quarter-finals. Julie first to the rope. Little slow to start and struggling. Oh, this is going to be a heart stopper. Julie to the top, first to the hand ladder. Maintaining that 1 second head start. Cheryl's dad and mum urging her on. Julie hits the rolling beams, scampers to the cargo net and climbing well. Oh, and Cheryl nearly losing it on the rolling beam. Both girls digging deep as the energy drains from their bodies on this cargo net. Jules' brother-in-law and niece there. She hits the top, and she'll be first to the zip line. Cheryl finding it's tough to climb and just as tough to watch. Julie on the only part of the course where you can catch your breath. Splash down. Here comes Cheryl. Good landing. Julie on the balance beam, and she's jogging along. She has to compose herself for that final burst up the Travelator. Cheryl on the balance beam. Julie powers her way up the Travelator, treats it with contempt, and swings into the quarterfinals of Gladiators. There's Dad, Mom, and Sister Lynn as Cheryl races to the top, heaves herself onto the platform, and swings through the paper burst. A gallant runner-up.
Jules, congratulations. How does it feel?
It feels brilliant, but I just want to say, well done to Cheryl. She's really made the competition. I knew she was fast, and she's pushed me all the way. And thanks to all my supporters, we've come a long way.
Have you enjoyed it?
I've had a really good time. I've had a ball. Didn't enjoy that because my nerves were shattered. But now I've finished it, yeah, it was good.
Well, you better get used to it because we'll be seeing you again. Well done, Jules!
Julie Gray, Little Miss Dynamite indeed.
Well, it has to be said, Cheryl, you were quite evenly matched, weren't you?
Certainly were, yeah, and Julie was really fast then. She did well. Just a bit disappointed with my faff around on the cargo net.
Well, these things happen, and you've never had a proper taste of it before. So when you're going, the adrenaline's going and your nerves are going, but you had a terrific crowd behind you throughout the evening.
Certainly did. Thanks for coming.
And thanks for being on Gladiators. Good luck in the future. Cheryl Quinn.
She's done her family and friends proud. Julie celebrates with her niece Erin, sister Lynn, and her mum Joyce. Both girls tamed the eliminator.
So now it's time for the men's eliminator, where Murray's hard work has earned him a 5-second head start. Bill, it's a long time. Dare I ask what would be going through your mind?
I'm just going through it like a steam train, that's all.
I think that's probably the only way to approach it, and I expect you'll be imagining there's a beach on the other side of the travelator. And
Well, hopefully, and I could land straight in the water and cool down.
you're going to be very hot. The very best of luck to the two of you, and I'll see you both at the end.
5 tough events behind them, but ahead, the most awesome test of strength, nerve and courage.
Murray, you will go on my first whistle. Bill, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Murray Stephen from Collinsburgh in Fife, our lighthouse keeper, starts his eliminator run. Here comes Bill Cumberland, the sewer operator from Staines. Murray safely up the rope, and Bill moving strongly, already eating into that lead. Rick and Mick, his two brothers there, and Murray pedaling furiously, feeling the agony in those arms. Scrambles across the rolling beams and into the cargo net. His wife Fair looking anxious. We can see Bill sprinting over the rolling beams. As Bill hits the foot of the cargo nets, Murray hits the top. A great climb by Murray. Bill's up the top as Murray zips down the line to the arena floor. And here comes Bill. This is going to be all about the travelator. Great landing. Murray knows he's there. He can sense him. Races across the balance beam. Bill's on the beam. As Murray charges up the travelator, hits the top, through the paper bars and into the quarter-finals. Bill hits the top now. He came to enjoy himself, and he's done just that. And we've enjoyed having him here. A great performance, a great attitude, and a great contender. His brother's delighted.
Murray Stephen, you're through to our quarter-finals.
Ryan, I would just like to say thanks to all my fans for coming. They've come a long way, and it made all the difference.
What we want to know is, will you come back and see him again? Well, that's good news. It's been great to have you on the show. We'll see you in the quarters. Murray Stevens, off you go.
Unlucky, Bill. 5 seconds to make up. Proved to be too much in the end.
Yeah, a little bit too much. Made up some time, but that's it. He's just quick on it.
You were waiting for him to slip, weren't you? Maybe with the travelator or the cargo net.
That's right. I couldn't fault the guy. Excellent.
Have you enjoyed it?
Oh, all of it. Excellent. All of it.
Well done. Let's hear it for Bill.
So our sewer man comes up smelling of roses. Murray's got to go through all that again in the quarter-finals. At least Bill can put his feet up again.
So Flash, another night, another knockout.
Oh, there's a lot more to go, Ollie. So join us next week here on the Gladiators.
Be there.
Hoorah!
For safety reasons, do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators.
The physics-defying obstacle course competition, American Ninja Warrior, hits a whole new level. Next, new to challenge. Whilst over on Pick, the team is using their time wisely. You know, like getting the kettle on and turning the radio up in a new 60-minute makeover.